Hello, and welcome back to Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. So, last time we were introduced to some of the mechanics, which we later learned on, and I'm not gonna play about that. They don't actually delete your save or in all of your progress if you die too often. Although that is an intriguing idea, that I wouldn't mind them doing something like that. But yes, last time we were introduced to that. We were shown a section where I fought things I could not beat. And then we were tasked, because to get into Hell, we need to defeat Surt, the fire giant, and Valravn, a god of trickery. So, we'll take on the god of trickery first. Let's see, how do I run again? Controls. Oh, left bumper, that's why. That's why I was like, it's not intuitive! Because normally I would press down or...
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravn and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
So this just opened when I walked up to it. And that doesn't sound creepy to you at all? Actually, I didn't check. Okay, I don't see anything over there. And when dealing with someone who does illusions, the first thing that pops in my head is maybe I should go and look at some stuff that I was looking at before. Okay, what do we got here? What was that? Is that actually something important or no? Nope, just looks like it's sunlight on the rock. But we shall see. Hello.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
I need to brush up on my Norse mythology. Because I know some things about some of the gods in Norse mythos, but not as much as I should, probably. Especially not if I'm playing a game like this. I wonder if it's looking as dark on the recording as it is for me on this screen. Over. Okay. And for the most part, the reason why I'm running around without much of a care is I'm fairly certain that if anything can attack me, it automatically puts me into combat, I'm pretty sure, so I don't have to worry about potentially getting snuck up on.
It's a wall. It's a door. No, it's a push. No, it's not. Push it. Push it. Push it down. Come on. Come on. Push it. She did it. She did it. She did it.
Sometimes I wonder about the color commentary in the peanut gallery. obviously I need to look at something. Okay, let's actually go look at that door. Yep.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
God, the voice actor they have for him. The voice actor they have for that spirit guide, I forget his name, sadly. But he's pretty unique. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because, oh look, suddenly...
Something is different. Can you see?
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? But once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
Up the ladder we go. I'm gonna pop this back in. I'm torn because it makes it hard for me to hear myself
You could close her eyes.
now.
However hard she tried. Begged.
But I definitely want to be hearing all of the little noises. That's actually pretty impressive for doors that size. Well, if this ain't a fight...
The price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Hello, people. Another door. And... Yep. Never that easy. Well, hello there. Let's see if I can remember. Oh, whoa! That was not intentional. That was actually very accidental. Ah, dang. Too slow.
End it! No! This is nearly the end. You want it!
Ah, dang it. The timing is the thing that's getting...
Can't do it.
Next. Okay. Attacking out of distance, not a good idea.
Finish this! End it now!
Okay. Okay. So that the parry, the timing is almost exact.
She will find what she's looking for.
Oh, man. Let's try this door again. And see if I get interrupted again. Enunciate, man. Hello? Door. Again, that's a pretty impressive feat for how big those suckers are. Okay. I'm gonna have to line that up.
Valravn's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
So I gotta get it there.
You have seen truth. Look how much it's changed. It's all different.
I see you up there. I see you. Okay. Because when you see things through a different lens... Yep. Although I do have to question why Valravn would actually have anything set up so you could get through it.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravn.
There we go.
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something's shifted. Can you feel it?
Let's go. Ah, more of this.
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
Intriguing.
Another gate. Another gate. You know what to do.
Yep.
Stay back. You have to open it. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen. Don't. Open it.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravn.
Okay. So I've got to get over there somehow.
What does it mean? Which ravens? Where are they? Can't you see them? Try to find. Line up the ravens. Shh. What is it?
Said he's watching you?
I hear something.
If you hear the soul of Valravn, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
Because that's always lovely. Oh. I guess that's the path I'm supposed to take. This just leads me... Oh, okay.
Challenge me! He's gone. He disappeared. Where did he go? You lost him. Where is he? It's not your fault.
Huh. Except that with a god of illusion, how would you know you're not falling into his trap?
Fight me!
And the instant I walk this way, gone. Yep.
Is she lost? And before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
Is over here now that I've opened a door. And he's gone. He's there. No, he's here. I am over here. I am over here. See, why would he lead me, though? There's got to be something else to this.
She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. She get up? It must be magic. Dark magic. A trick.
Magic, you say?
Tricking her. Valravn. How can she get up? Wait. It's him. Dark magic draws her closer.
What's over here?
He's helping her. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
Not sure what the point of this spot is, but okay. Why would he help me do all this? Why would he help me see through the illusion? There we go. Thank you. Yeah, it makes no sense. Why would he help me? Then again, he is a god. Gods do strange things.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. Deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Find a way. Go round. Find your own path. A different way.
Go that way. Oh, this isn't a fight. Yep. Yeah, you came out of nowhere. Got it. Yeah, you have to get really precise with that timing for that shot. Yep, right there.
You're close.
Oh, jeez. Okay, got all of them. And now it's light and I can see again. Okay. Yeah, that timing is like right before the blade would hit. You gotta pop that parry. Yeah. Tell me a story.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Huh. I mean, I've heard about Bushman eyebrows, but damn. That's taking it a step further. Alrighty. What do we have next? No turning back now.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones.
Oh
To
boy.
head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Oh man. So many of those raven markings in the floating in the sky. This'll be fun. And now she will see him everywhere.
The song. Valravn's song. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No.
Oh boy.
There's two. Listen, focus, listen. This reminds her of somewhere. The forest. Yeah. Which forest? Forest in the wilds. The wilds. She left in. She went to the wilds a long time ago. Why did she want to
I don't hear the song from here.
She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness.
Did she beat her darkness?
No. It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth. Druth helped her.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead.
She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian. But it didn't work.
She
How am I supposed to
thought
get
her
over there?
curse would affect him.
She thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
Okay, so I thought I heard the song from the other one, from that one that I just went through. So maybe... Well, let's go take a look. I'm not hearing the song anymore, though. Alright, well, let's take a look. Doesn't line anything up from here, sadly. Not that I can see. But there were more paths to tread.
Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him. He gave a cry, and gathered them in his mind and learnt them. He fell from the tree.
Because, you know, Odin cheats like that. I make a sacrifice to myself. You dick. I wonder now if that's there, and I've dropped this and then opened the door. I wonder what changes going through this one, though. can't see any change in the vicinity, but
The ravens.
The ravens.
They've gone.
Some have gone.
No.
Half of them have gone. They've gone.
Some are still there.
But where? Some are still there.
Valravn's helping.
He's not helping.
It's a trick.
Quiet. Can't think. Out in the wilds. In the cold winter woods.
Where have they gone?
She no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness. But she remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become a part of her.
But that does not create a path for me. Interesting. What's over here? No, this is coming back. Okay. Starting to get the hang a little bit of this layout. Well, let's pass through this and see. Aha! So there is a path, just not the path directly in front of me. Still don't trust those things. And this will make half of them disappear.
The ravens. They were where? No.
There's still three. There's three.
There's three.
Where have they gone?
They're gone.
She did it. What does it mean?
Looking back, it was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And the gloom, the smallest hints of shape, sound, or thought, grew in strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its claws.
Right there.
Valravn. Broken. The gate is open. Open. She did it.
It's never that
There is
easy.
no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill her. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
Okay. Are you actually Valravn, or are you an illusion again? Looks pretty solid. Right as I say it.
Overcome Valravn's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
Can't go that way yet. Aha, ladder. And what will await me inside the keep of the Master of Illusions?
Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth. And that I am now.
Interesting.
And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
Oops. Okay, so I've got to make it up into the tree. Can I get that from here? No, I can't go from this branch. Interesting. So Druth is Senua's brother? Not the strangest thing I've heard, but... Okay, let's try going up this way again. Doesn't look like we can go that way. Can I see it? I've got to get up to there. Interesting. Oh no, I've got to be further back than that. Gave me got it. Okay. Man, maybe I should have gone with Surt first. Up we go. Makes sense though, because you just had me drop that, so of course I'm gonna have to make use of that. Oh, please don't. the giant bird nest.
Broke. The gate is open.
And now he's behind me.
This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
Hi, Valravn. And now he's behind you.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you! I see you now! You led me to the wilds! You trapped me there!
Oh, there we go. Oh, you can use tactics like that too. Oh, was not fast enough on that one. Okay. Ah, dang it. Not what I meant. Not what I meant. Oh, well, dang. Dang. Too early on that one. There we go. Okay. Okay. Fight smart. Fight smart.
That overwhelming. To lose.
Back off. Fine. You want to be the one coming forward?
He can read.
Ah, dang it. Woo. Ah. Do not let them get on both sides of me. Ah, dang it. Shouldn't have blocked that one. I should have dodged.
You won.
Oh!
No one can.
Ah! Oh, jeez.
He fell. No, he fell.
Ah! I can't see! Get away from the wall! Okay. 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 Okay.
So weak, I can see it.
Okay, you can block those. You can block those. Shouldn't block that. Should definitely just dodge. Ah, 2 swipes. Ah. Ah.
Defend yourself.
Dang. Nope. Wait, how did I do that? Dodge that. Oh. Should have dodged.
She will die. Stop.
Charge in. Oh! Really? I had him. I had him. Okay. Keep them on opposite sides, and I can.
It's nearly over. Finish it. He's gone. Yes, there's too many. Find a good position. But you can let him.
Oh boy. There's 2. There's a 3rd. Okay. Okay, this will be fun. Oh jeez.
Remember your training.
Oh no, 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 no. Don't you go surrounding me. Yeah, I know he's there, I know he's there. Okay, 1 down.
Finish this. He's finished.
Oh, you.
Focus.
It's the only way.
Ah! Focus.
Focus now.
She will die.
Watch out.
Charge in. Dodge that. Ah! Second swing, second swing!
Go.
Watch out.
Gotcha!
You're stronger than him.
Focus.
The mark of Valravn. One of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
Well, that was the fight with Valravn, the god of illusions. I'd say this is a good place to end it for today. Dang. That, was such a relatively simple combat mechanic. That got pretty intense, actually. Whew! Well then. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you next time in Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice.